Hey everybody, it's Grayson. Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk real quick about a video that I watched from Better Ideas talking about the only way to stop being broke. It was a great video, and it's linked down in the description. Now this video basically describes several things that you should be doing in order to not be broke, but there's one in there that I want to go over specifically here, and it's going to be relatively quick. And that is to start taking action. See, the thing that I have found over the years is that we all have these ideas of what we need to do and what we should do in order to change our finances, in order to stop being broke, in order to break the cycle. But we often don't take the action required. Why is that? Why do we not take this action? Well, over the years, at least for myself, I found it's because often the action is painful. It requires more work. It requires changes. But see, those changes often lead to much greater things. People are so afraid of taking action because it has to be changed. Their actions have to change. They have to do something different. Because if you're stuck in debt, if you're spiraling out of control financially, if you can barely make ends meet, then what you're doing now isn't working. It's broken. Now, we could talk about systemic issues such as wage growth and employment and all that kind of stuff, but that is a much larger issue. One that you really have no control over. And if you wanted to change that, which is good, that is a long-term play. You can't use that as an excuse right now. If you focus only solely on those things, you're not going to get anywhere. Because the only person that can make the change needed is you. If you want to get out of debt, if you want to grow your wealth, you have to do the work required to do that. No one else is going to do it for you. Over the past couple months, I've noticed so many people wanting ways on how to make money quick, wanting ways on how to stay at home and be able to work. Guess what? These things don't really exist in a way that you can change your life financially. It doesn't happen. If everybody can make a lot of money by doing very little work, don't you think they'd already be doing it? Don't you think everyone would be doing it? It doesn't work that way because it doesn't exist in real life. If you want to change your life financially, you actually have to put in the work. And it's often painful, time-consuming work. What I want you to do is I want you to look at your phone and see how long you are on your phone. How long do you have social media apps open? How long do you have YouTube open? How long do you have TikTok open, Facebook, whatever? How much time are you spending on these apps, watching videos like mine? It's okay to get this for knowledge, to learn. I watch YouTube videos all the time, but what I'm doing is I'm actually trying to learn something which I can then implement to change my life financially. So it's not just gathering the information, it's taking action on that information, and that is where most people fail, because it's not going to be easy. When I was getting out of debt and I had $75,000 that I had to pay off during the Great Recession, I had to figure out ways to make extra money. And one thing that I learned is that I was spending 2 to 3 hours a night just watching TV. Now again, social media wasn't really big back then. We had Facebook, but you didn't spend a lot of time on it. And all these other apps didn't really exist. But watching TV was something that I would do because I thought in my mind, hey, I've worked all day. I have a 40-hour work week job. I worked all day and I'm tired and I just want to relax. But doing that was actually just keeping me in the debt cycle because I wasn't learning anything new. I wasn't trying to change my life for the better or change my financial picture. I was just doing mindless things because I thought that I deserved it after a hard day's work. Now, again, this isn't talking about systemic issues of wage inequality and all that kind of stuff. Those need to be talked about, and they're much bigger than this. But again, only you can change your financial picture. So what I did is I wiped out TV. I stopped watching TV and I took those 2 to 3 hours and I learned skills. I taught myself skills. I absorbed information online. I learned how to create e-commerce stores. I learned how to start building websites, all these things. Eventually, one of those turned into my full-time business, which I've been running for 10 years now, which has changed my life financially in ways that I never could have imagined. Because I took the time to gain knowledge. And I took that knowledge and I implemented it. So it's all great that you might be online right now looking for ways to better your life. That's good. That's the start. But you have to take action. See, perfection is the enemy of good. You'll never be perfect at something, and a lot of people think they need to be perfect at something and know it firsthand before they even start it. But that's never the case. You can't imagine how many things I started and failed at, but those failures allowed me to find something that I could be successful at. And you have to be okay to fail. Failure is going to happen. You can't be scared of it. You have to use these things in order to change your financial picture. Again, it's hard to save money. It's hard to do all these things that we tell you about. These are just general pieces of advice because we don't know you specifically. I don't know your financial picture. I can't tell you exactly what you should be doing. I can give you general advice. Saving money, investing, ways to earn more money, all those things. But you have to actually take that action. And if you don't, then you're just going to be stuck in the cycle constantly because you're going to be waiting for somebody, something, maybe even the government to change it for you. But that's not how the world works. You can't wait for somebody to take action for you. You have to do it. So what I want you to do is that if you're getting information from YouTube or TikTok or something about making more money, starting side hustles, anything like that, maybe even starting a business, just start taking action. You don't have to be perfect at it. You don't have to be the greatest. You just have to start. And a lot of people just learn by doing. It is the old adage, fake it till you make it. Now, I don't agree with a lot of that, especially in social media, but in business, a lot of business owners fake it until they make it because they're learning by doing. They're like running on the road and failing, but they're getting back up and they keep running because that's how business is. You won't know everything right off the bat. Heck, it's been 10 years and I still don't know everything about my business and all of that. It just constantly evolves. Once you stop learning, you stop earning. So I want you to get out there. I want you to get out there right now and take action. If it's getting out of debt, start a budget. Go on freemint.com and put all your accounts in and see where your money is going. You might tell me, I just don't have enough money. Well, I get that. But where is your money going? If it's going to places that you might not even realize, that's some easy money saved. You're not going to save your way to wealth. That's just not going to happen. But it's a start. These are actions that you can take. You take care of these small pieces here, and then you work on bigger pieces that are going to take longer. These are creating side hustles, learning new skills. All this takes time. If you're consuming so much of your time on social media, pull back some. Take other time to learn a new skill, to look out there and see what you can provide. One of the biggest things that somebody told me is that if you want to start making money immediately, go provide services for things that people hate doing. What is that typically? Manual labor. You're probably going, I'm not doing manual labor. But I'm sorry to break it to you. That is what makes you the money the quickest, the fastest, and the easiest. Especially if you target people in richer neighborhoods. They hate doing manual labor. This might be cleaning their cars. This might be raking leaves, mowing the lawn, power washing the driveway, cleaning their house, even grocery shopping for them. All these things you can do with a very little amount of time up front to start the business, and they will pay you for it. The thing about higher income and rich folks is they don't waste their times on things they hate doing. So If you can take the time and come in and fill that gap, you can make money. That's the beauty of it. The problem is that everybody wants to work from home and make money in their spare time. That doesn't really exist. It's very hard to do. So do what others are not doing and fill that gap. That will start you to make money right now. So I hope that this video shares just a little bit of insight. You just have to do. Just start now. This is the only way you'll change your financial picture. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It'd be awesome if you liked and subscribed, and I hope to see you next time on Wealth Bites.